I don't want to get better so I can beat someone else. I want to get better so the next story I tell is closer to the one that only I can tell.
This place looks way less creepy when it's not 3 a.m., pouring rain, and 32 degrees. Back in October, we produced a short film right here for Film Garage's Halloween contest. Here's the BTS. We had exactly one night to shoot it.
It was a Saturday, a week before the deadline. It was that night or nothing. Production had a few setbacks. I had planned to use the rest of the daylight to set up, so by the time it was dark, we could be rolling, so that we'd all only be there till maybe 2 a.m. Well, it rained until 7 p.m., leaving us no choice to set up in the dark, and that pushes back a couple hours.
I hope we get done before the sun comes up.
Say last shot.
Last shot.
Hopefully.
5:07 and we're heading home.
The wind was so fierce, it actually bent my boom pole that was holding up our 4x4 moonlight. Still got the crooked boom pole like a war trophy. Another unseen challenge was from the weather. My friend Cody had built a blood splatter gun out of PVC pipe and an air compressor. Well, he had tested it for the exact PSI and the amount of blood needed to make the blood splatter from the gun wound look perfect. It was so cold that the blood thickened and it wasn't working at all.
It's too cold.
It didn't work good.
It didn't come out right.
And so that added about a half hour of figuring that out.
Take 2 marker.
No. Oh,
You need a
sorry.
take 3 marker. Got it. Okay, take 4 marker.
Perfect.
That was it.
But man, the shoot felt electric.
Well, that's good.
An insane location that nobody else could get, a blood rig that actually worked when adjusted for the cold, and a haunted radio we could trigger from 50 feet away. Also credit to Cody.
Go. Figured it out.
When the sun came up, we were 100% frozen solid, delirious, but 100% sure we'd made something special. I wasn't going to be surprised if we won. We attended the screening party where they announced the winner, and it wasn't us. I sat there for a minute, and I realized the sting wasn't from the contest. It was this voice in my head saying, maybe you're not as good as you thought. Look, I'm not this hyper-competitive maniac. I don't need to be the greatest filmmaker alive. But when I decide something matters, like that night did, the desire to have it land, to be seen, gets loud. In golf, that feeling is clean. Lower score wins, no debate, handshake, done. Art doesn't have that same buzzer. Someone else can make a better film, and you never get the exact receipt. And if you do win, you immediately brace for having to defend it next time. Either way, your self-worth ends up in someone else's hands, and I hate that. I don't want to get better so I can beat someone else. I want to get better so the next story I tell is closer to the one that only I can tell. And that's the only scoreboard I trust. The film that won this year, honestly stronger. Higher production value, tighter story, great work. I'm taking notes. But the value of what we made isn't decided by how it stacked up against theirs. It's decided on the fact that 10 friends gave up sleep and body heat on the worst night imaginable to build something together.
So yeah, we lost a random Halloween contest, but we made something I'm super proud of, with people I love, in a place that tried to kill us with cold and wind. Thanks for freezing your butts off with me, talent and crew. Next time, extra hand warmers. And reminding myself that the only game I want to win actually doesn't come with a trophy. Anyway, that's the real behind the scenes. Salvage Heist out!